Hey everybody, welcome back to Movie Monday. This week I went to go see How to Make a Killing starring Glen Powell, which is a sort of loose retelling of Kind Hearts and Coronets about a man trying to regain his family's inheritance through killing the other members of his family that are higher up in the inheritance than him, as he was disowned before he was even born. And I think there's some interesting, much like last week's film, where I think there's some interesting things to talk about in modern society. This film similarly has some, I think, very interesting ideas about wealth and generational wealth at that, as well as how you use it, why do you want it, and a lot of other questions that I think are really interesting. Um, I Having just got out of the film, I'm not quite sure how to feel about the ending. I don't want to give it away, but it definitely leaves you thinking. It also makes me want to check out the original because I have not seen the original film that this is a loose retelling of. Definitely a modern retelling, as it definitely takes a lot of modern rich people ideas and presents them in a way that I think makes sense for us today, and some ideas of where we are as a society and how we treat the rich, um, and also how we view them. And once again, why do we want to aspire to be like them? Why do we want to be rich? What would we do with the amount of money that a billionaire or even a millionaire, like, what would we do with that money, right? And I think ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what makes this film very interesting. I think Glen Powell, Margaret Qualley, Ed Harris, everybody involved in this film, very good. Um, I would be interested to see where the characters would go after what happens in the movie. But at the same time, I think it works best as just a standalone. So yeah, go check out How to Make a Killing. It's a bit of a black comedy, so if you're into that, and it's not too gruesome. So if you're worried about that because of the killing in the title, you're good. I definitely recommend it.